the story came out that members of IPOB, the organization headed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that say they want the Republic of Biafra, which they have a right to, and which everybody who wants their own to should support them to exercise that right that they have. It's the same thing they are doing. They are calling Fulani people from outside of Nigeria to come into Nigeria and take over Nigeria. And here are a people who are originally Nigerians, but are identified by ethnic nationality as Ndibo, who say a section of them, headed by a section, is saying this is what they want. They are not armed. Then you say they are illegal. They go to church. Some of them are practicing Judaism. Some of them are Christians. The story is they went to church. They are holding a church service or meeting or whatever. They were not on the streets. How do you get about to killing them? Whether it's one person or 100 persons, how do you get to kill them? Why do you kill them? And the people say they want to go. You won't let them go. Now, you have strangers that are coming in to kill people in their homeland, in their ancestral homeland. Then you have someone telling the Nigerians who are saying, no, we don't want this, that they should either give up their land or give up their life. I'm calling on everybody that is living and breathing, that what you are doing by keeping quiet on any issue, whether it concerns you or it doesn't concern you, as long as a human being is being oppressed or killed for either his religion or his land, whether he is in the Middle Belt, Southern Kaduna, anywhere he is, whether he is saying he does not want to be part of a place anymore, and you are not part of those people saying no, you must be part of the people that are saying they have a right to this. The same way I have a right to say that if this country is not going to be run in this manner and in this manner, then allow us to run it ourselves the way, the little area we have. We are states. Why can't states be the ones to make their decisions for themselves? If the resources in River State that comes from the communities are allowed to stay in River State, River State will be better than it is today. Yes, they will steal it, but they will only steal it because you will allow them to. If Kola, Soku are allowed to keep their oil and sell it to who they want, if they want schools, they will build it. Yes. If they want hospital, they will build it. After all, Gaddafi had oil, and he used the oil to improve the lives of his people. They had housing. They have social welfare, free education. All of these things were free. And yet, we have people who own oil wells, men and women. Some of them have never, if not all of them, set foot where their so-called oil wells that they took from us with the stroke of a pen is. They've never been there. They don't use it to help our people. They help their people, if at all. I don't know. It's not my business. The one that concerns me is my own. And yet, there is somebody who will come and take oil from Niger Delta and go and refine it in Lagos. It's one Nigeria. And then we have some Niger Delta people who now believe that there is a local content, and so they will get job through local content. Who will give you the job? When the oil has left Niger Delta to be refined in Lagos, who will give you the job? They'll come and offer you job here. As what? As cleaner? As driver? As what now? When the oil is your own. And that is why I say to my people, Niger Delta people, who think they are in oil and gas, you're not in oil and gas. Please, you're not in oil and gas. You're working for people who have come to take your oil and your gas. You're not doing oil and gas. Look at the percentage you have. One man is building that refinery. If you bring all the Niger Delta people, men and women that claim that they think they're doing oil and gas business, if you bring all of them together, they cannot have enough money to build 650 whatever capacity refinery in Lagos. They can't do it because they don't have the money, because they don't have the capacity. So my people of Niger Delta, I know that I have discussed quite a few things. The highlight of what I've discussed today is a situation where Zamfara owns 100% of the gold that they are mining, and Niger Delta thinks they are getting 13% of the oil and gas in the region. We are talking about Christians being killed. We're talking about people being dispossessed of their land. We're talking about lack of development in our area. We're talking about our political representatives not representing us. Well, whether you like it, you don't like it, you won't like me, it's okay, but I will still say what I'm saying. The people who are in government, the politicians who are representing us, definitely you do not any longer have our confidence. You don't have our confidence. We're not confident in what you're doing. If you are not going to work with the people that you claim you are governing, if you're not going to work with us, if you're going to make all the decisions by yourself, you're making it for yourselves. You're making it for yourselves. Inasmuch as I will not encourage us to work against our region. Please listen to me very carefully here so that I'm not misunderstood. The region. We will not work against ourselves, you and I. But we will be able to stand up and tell the people who are representing us that we have no confidence. We have no confidence. You have to have confidence. We have no confidence in that. With what is being demonstrated, how can anybody in their right mind today, look at what is happening in Nigeria, what has happened in the past, the elections we had in Rivers State, the way we were overtaken by the military, the killings that went on, that politicians are still thinking today that there is going to be a 2023 election and that they have targeted positions political position, selective position for themselves, whether they're going to move from one place to the other, to Senate or to a House of Rep or to governor or to vice president or even president or whatever the case may be. You're there for yourself. And today I may be the only person, I may be the bad person, I may be the only person. I'm not talking out of bitterness. I'm talking out of, I am angry that we find ourselves at this level of impoverishment. None of us have any business with poverty. None of us. None of us have business with lack of good healthcare, lack of, education and infrastructure. All of these things are not things that we should be begging our politicians to provide for us. It is our right, and the means to provide it is there. The electorate has been turned into a beggar. It is wrong. It is wrong. One day, I may be the only person that knows it today, but I'm very sure that not too long from here, the youths and the women of the Niger Delta region will see it, and we will rise. We'll put our red boots on and we will march. And we will make you to do what you have to do. It is either you do or you leave. People of Niger Delta, people of Southern Nigeria have spoken. I will speak again as long as I know that what I'm saying is the truth. I will continue to speak. On that note, I thank you very much for the ones that have stayed and listened. I've seen the messages that you have sent in. But of one thing I am sure, that if we know that we are on the path of truth, at the right time, and it won't be long from now, at the right time, we will rise. And when we rise, the God we serve will be in front of us. He will be behind us. He will be by our side. We will not be enslaved, either by our own people or by strangers. We shall not be enslaved. Thank you very much. My name is Annkio Briggs, and you've